course, it wouldn't be Ninja Turtles without a sewer level. Which it wouldn't be any fucking video game without a sewer level. The sewer level's not too bad, though. It's fairly short. It's not like the first Ninja Turtles game where it's half the fucking game is the goddamn sewer level. By the way, I must say, as a person that actually has a degree and has worked for many years in the wastewater field, these sewers, a little exaggerated. In fact, a lot exaggerated. For one thing, they're never this brightly lit. And the ladders actually do usually go all the way down to the floor, because it's kind of a OSHA violation right there. Actually, that's if you can find a ladder in a sewer. I mean, a lot of the bigger cities probably have them, but mostly it's just like a bunch of rungs that are very loosely grouted into the wall. That's right, that's why you listen to these videos. To get all the inside scoops on how sewers work.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
They usually don't have these really wide, clean walkways either. And I do have to say that this is one of the cleanest sewers I've ever seen in my whole career. That one in the video game. I guess I've seen a few that were just being built. Those are kind of clean. And they were kind of well lit because, you know, they weren't covered up yet. A lot smaller, though. Alright, I'll quit talking about sewers. Talk about Mausers. I love the Mausers. I thought they were way underutilized in the cartoon. I could have dealt with a lot more Mausers. Actually, Baxter Stockman in general I thought was... There he is. Alright, this might raise some controversy, but I am not going to flat out just fight Baxter Stockman. I'm actually going to use this opportunity to get points, so I might be able to go into the final fight with one extra guy. So, odds are I'm just going to fast forward through this part. Alright, I about got him on the ropes now. See if I can't get a few more Mausers. Oh, I'm almost to 300. I think this is a high score for me, honestly, at this point in the game. Had a really good run. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could probably keep fighting Mausers, but I don't think I need to. There we go. Baxter Stockman ain't no thing. Oh no, he's a fly now. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Except for turtle soup is kind of nasty. I hate this level. I just fucking hate this level. Not because it's hard, but just because it's tacked on. It's not in the original arcade game. It was just to pad out the Nintendo version of the game, and it's pointless, in my opinion. That and the boss of the level is just some nobody. And that's not even a snow blower. That's or a snow plow. That's a fucking Harley rake. Supposed to use those to clean beaches. Not plow snow. The hell Shredder and his goons thinking?
Incompetence. If I didn't need both of you in the next few hours, I'd sell you to a freak show.
A lot of Pizza Hut advertising in this game. I remember the game actually came with like Pizza Hut coupons and everything. Which sucked for us because we did have a Pizza Hut like about 20 some miles away from us, but it's not like we ever went there. Pizza Hut was kind of the overpriced, not so good pizza place in our town growing up, so it's kind of like, well, these are useless. There goes the Harley rake again. And the stinking snowball throwing foot soldiers. Plus, I love how like April O'Neil's been kidnapped, and they're all like, "Oh, hold on, April, we gotta go fight a weather machine, I guess, because I don't know, plot convenience." Or plot inconvenience at this case, I'd say. When I was a kid, I used to have most of the action figures, and I remember I had the April O'Neil one, and I remember always thinking, wow, why is this an action figure? I mean, it should have just came with a length of rope that, you know, you could tie her up with, and that way the turtles would have to go save her. I'm certain that would have just probably kick-started a whole bunch of bondage fetishists long before they knew what bondage was. Plus, it would have probably made that action figure a lot more rare and expensive than it was. This fucking guy, Tora. I fucking hated this guy. Not because he's hard, because he doesn't belong. He wasn't in the cartoon, he wasn't in the fucking comics, he wasn't in the fucking movie. And one would assume that he's some sort of mutant, but he's not. According to the instruction booklet, he's an alien bounty hunter. He's more like a jobber. Who the fuck are you, Tora? Get the fuck out of here. Go home to your ice planet or wherever the fuck you came from. Loser. Ah, that's how the weather works. Spring is here.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Ultra's improved your favorite arcade game. First, we added 2 new levels, then packed it with bigger, stronger enemies and a ton of extra foot soldiers. Next, we punched up the action with knockout new attack moves and crime-fighting scenes like the Ninja Castle. If that doesn't swell your shell, we made one more small adjustment. Introducing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, today's biggest hit. For your NES. Free personal pan pizza coupon from Pizza Hut in every box.
We now return to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, and here we are at the good old parking garage. Remember, we parked in F14. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna hit those cones. Wouldn't hit that barrel, wouldn't be prudent. Yeah, I know, it's a lame, dated joke. But all my jokes are lame and dated, so take that for what it's worth. games I play are definitely lame and dated. Yeah, this is another level that, you know, I'm just not impressed with. Actually, you're going to hear that a lot through this Let's Grumble. But it is a Let's Grumble, so I guess I'm grumbling? This level's shit. This whole game is shit. There's grumbling for you. Now, I never liked this level because, for one, look at the size of that fucking car. I mean, I know that they built them fucking big back in the 70s and 80s, but they didn't build them that fucking big. And granted, the turtles are kind of short stature, but that fucking car is huge. Puts a Lincoln Town car to shame. Watch out for the car. Ah, you done fucked up now, Michelangelo. There you go. One more point. One more point. Oh! There we go. And now I have 4 rests. Never got why they call them rests. It's not like you're resting. Oh, he's just sleeping is all. I guess because they weren't allowed to call them lives at this point. I don't know, because video game characters aren't allowed to die. Especially ones based on cartoon characters. He's just resting. I know I never rest whenever I lose a life and come back. I usually scream fuck a lot and get ornerier and throw stuff and all that other stuff. Oh, almost to the end. Almost to disappointment land. Because you know what? Those doors are going to open here in a few seconds. And you know what's going to be behind them? Nope, it's not going to be Bebop and Rocksteady. It's going to be Baxter Stockman. Why is it Baxter Stockman? Because the Nintendo sucks at having like multiple boss characters on the screen at the same time, apparently. Which is bullshit, if you ask me. Well, we wouldn't want to make it hard. That's why you tacked on 2 extra levels full of bullshit. Not to mention you expanded every level that you had in the game originally. Oh, April. Look at her squirming, trying to get out. Held captive as usual. I'm certain there's something... I'm certain there's some topical subject that's been going on lately that I could address, but I'm not going to.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this
Oh, look at
juncture.
that! She could have just stood up the whole time. Way to be wasted space, April. Oh, what's going on in that van? Oh, she's kissing his head. That's, that could be taken the wrong way.